G'day guys, we're going to create a dolphin coming out of a book today with these three images. Okay, here we go. We've got the clouds. These are the three photos we're going to use for the competition. The book, clouds, and the dolphin. So we go to the book first. Top right here of the layers, we've got that little padlock. Click that and the layer is able to be used whichever way we like. Excuse me. Now, the edge there I'm not happy with because it's like a 3D edge, it's embossed, so I'm going to get rid of that. Just enlarge it a bit, that'll do. Now select, and on the left hand side here, we've got the thing what they call, this one here, it's called the crop tool. There, that's the one we want. And all we're going to do, we're just going to click on here, the top part, and increase it in size. That'll do us. Hit enter. Now with this background I want to get rid of that and I'm going to replace it with the clouds. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get the eraser tool, just a normal eraser tool, nice decent size. I'm going to click on one side like that, make sure I get a mark, not big enough. Got a mark, starting point, and then before you click on it again on the other side, hold down the shift key. And there you go, you get yourself a nice straight line. On there, hold down the shift key, bang. There, hold down the shift key, then click again. So that's a good little tip. So if you just do it normally, it won't work. Okay, so it's gone. Awesome. Clouds, rectangular marquee tool is going to select the actual clouds only. Select that, and then we're going to go straight into this picture here and hit enter. Now what we're going to do, we're going to put it up like that so it matches the background perfectly. We're just going to increase it in size to a little bit over the horizon of the background image. We're going to, on the layers here, drag it underneath the bookmark. Look at that, we've got a nice clean horizon. Now with the background clouds, what I'm going to do to make it more realistic, I'm going to blur a bit. Filter, blur more. Maybe we'll do it a little bit more. Blur, propagation blur. That looks good. Okay, and now we're going to get, don't need that one now. The dolphin, there he is, select all. Drag and drop him into the thumb for the other picture. Let go. Looks good for the background. Drag and drop him over the top so he's on top of everything. And the first thing is I'm going to get the green from the water here. I'm going to get that so it actually matches the size of the book. There, to about there. That'll do us. That's good. Cool. So that's what we want. Okay, I'm going to duplicate his layer, duplicate the layer of him. Hide the background one. Now with his layer up here, rectangular marquee tool, and we're going to get rid of. All we're going to do is put the opacity down first so we can see what we're dealing with. And where's the book? The book is there. So I'm just going to use the marquee tool instead. Just roughly go around that so we get rid of that. Right. Now we've got an idea of what we're dealing with here. Now we're going to use the warp tool, edit, transform, warp. And we're just going to warp this up a little bit, just about that much. I don't want to go too far. make it so that it's actually overlapping the book. That's good. Now, I'm just going to bend this down here like that. Just want to bend this down. So this is actually folding down. All this section here is folding down. So if I just go like this, do it again, like that. Transform warp tool. Make sure I don't get it too close to this area because it's going to pull it away from that and you're going to have a cut in the image. I don't want to do that. Pull it down like that. That looks good. Looks good. Looks good. That looks good like that. That's looking good. Done. That looks good. I like that. That's a good effect actually. So you're going to go put the opacity back up. Now this is a nice little trick. The book layer, we're going to duplicate that. Yes. Oh, no, we want to duplicate it, not delete it. Problem with Adobe, they've always got the two things too close together. Now with this one, what we're going to do, we're going to use the eraser tool, and from there to there. Oh. Make sure we get it selected again. I'll take the size down. And from there down to there to there. Okay, we'll just go a bit more down here. I'll use the marquee tool for this and delete. Because the image is a little bit blurred in this area, it's probably best off to use the eraser tool. Go back to the other image and just delete that part like a bit too far. Too far. Go back to the book one. And we're just going to go around like this now. I know people look at my YouTube tutorials and they say I like to use the eraser tool a lot. I prefer to use the eraser tool because it's better for tutorials because a lot of people use all these other techniques, but yeah, I'm just used to using this. It's a lot easier to do stuff with. Now this, we're going to have to use the warp tool again, transform warp. Just going to bring that down so it covers the bottom part of the book. Back to the top layer. Very gently go around like this. I'm going to rotate the image, so hold down the R key and turn the whole entire image, all the layers at once with that. And you've got to do the same thing again here. Come across, hold down the R key to move the image around again. I'm going to go around like this again. Don't worry about the background because what we're going to do, we're going to blur it. I'm going to blur that in. And of course I've got to fix this up. That's alright. Go around with the marquee tool. Delete. 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 Oops. There we go. Delete. 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 Now we'll just zoom in here. What we're going to do, we're going to get the water one. Just going to use the clone stamp tool. I'm just going to get a nice decent size, little size, not too much. Just going to drag it across. Like I said, this doesn't look too fake. See that with the eraser tool. That's looking better. Now the image is rotated, so we're going to hold the R key down a bit more and just turn it around to get it right. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to get this part here, select it, copy and paste. Put that back down so that it covers there. I'm just going to go filter, progression blur, and that looks good. That's about 6.8, that's fine. Get the eraser tool, nice big decent size. And we're just going to go around underneath the layer, not too far into it. Enough like that. That will do us. And we're going to make sure it's covering the yellow background there. Use the nudge tool. Okay, the book one up the top there. I'm just going to blur that out. Eliminate it with the eraser tool. That looks good. Alright. Now this part here is just too, it's just too sharp. So what I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to click on there, hold down the shift key, and click there. Do the same thing with the bottom one. From there to there. A little bit too much. From there to there. Okay. I'm just going to hold down the shift key again and just make it a little bit wider. That'll do us. Okay. Now if we take the green layers off, we take everything off, we're going to look at the shading that's in the background here. Got a bit of shading just there. So nothing much is on this side. There's a little tiny bit just there. So what we can do, if we want to, we really want to, we can actually put a little bit of shade in there. But I don't think we're going to go with that at this stage. No point. Okay, so this background part here, I'm just going to erase. Too sharp. Alright, now the fun part. Okay. That picture of him. And what we're going to do with him, we're going to drag and drop him on top of all the layers. Bring him down so that he actually matches the previous document. Can't see it, put the opacity down, and we can just match his tail. That's the best way. So I'll zoom in on his tail to make sure that's matched. Because all this splashing of the water, you don't want to have it all duplicated and all over the place and it doesn't fit. So I'll take it down a bit more. See its fin there. And there. Not quite there yet. I think that's it. So we just off and on. Now see how it's changed. I can use the arrow keys to push it down, nudge it down a bit. On, off. See actually, see the image moving when you do that. On, off. And now the other thing is, of course, we've warped this bottom one. So that's the closest we're going to get to that. That's good. We'll take it out. Put the opacity back up. And it's looking good. Now we're going to get this eraser tool. Nice decent size. I'm just going to go around these areas. not too much of it. And all this. So we want to expose all that work that we've just done before. Turn it off and on again to see what's changed. Bits and pieces here. Nice. Looking good. There you go. I'm going to get rid of all this blue background. I don't need that. I mean, just hit the magic eraser tool. That might be even easier. Bang, just get it out. Bang, 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 like that. Now we're going to get into some fine detail stuff here now. Okay. Razor tool, soft, nice, small size. Now these dots, these are the things that we want to keep. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to keep them. With the background as it is, try the magic eraser. Well, we got some of it stayed there, which is pretty good, pretty good. Okay, we're pretty lucky with that. I'll try here, but I don't think it's going to work. No, didn't think it would. Now, all this, so it's a bit unfortunate we've got it like that. So we're going to have to use the eraser tool, nice and small. Going amongst all this. The unfortunate thing, I mean, there are other ways of getting this with brightness, content aware, and all that. But at this stage, it's just too close to the colour of him. So I'm just going to get rid of all these other layers so you can see what we're dealing with here. I mean, some people look at it and go, oh, hang on, why don't you just match it to the background colour? I mean, we could do that, but it's going to change the colour of that. But what we'll do, a lot of people are asking the same question, so what we're going to do, well, just for argument's sake, go down to the bottom here, go to hue and saturation. Now pick on that little hand thing there, and it comes up with an eyedropper. With that, we select that light blue. Now we want that to be a little bit more saturated, down, up, only on this mask. Go back. It is. Take the eyes off. Getting there. Okay, something like that. Seriously, no, I didn't like it. Alright, so we're going to go back to the image again. So guys, I just got someone asking me why can't I do that. So I just show that intricate details like this, it's probably not going to work. It's alright. Now I could have easily just added all this in with another layer, doing something else, like creating something with pen tool effect or something like that. We're not going to do that. In actual fact, what we're going to do, change your plans here, guys. We're going to get rid of all this water effect here. Man, it really would look really extremely good with it, but I think it's going to take too much time. Might leave little pieces like that hanging off him. That's fine. Okay, so the fin there. Get rid of all that. Okay. We're going to zoom out and see what we're dealing here with. So we're going to put those two backgrounds in there, put everything else back on. Now we've got to get rid of this green part just here. Make sure we've still got him selected. And we can always just paint those white bits and pieces in, those little spots of water. Oops, a bit too far there. I want to keep some of that water in there. Okay. Take it off, put it on, see what we're dealing with here. Okay. Because the background won't have anything in it, that's where we're going to go with this. Now here, because it goes from here, it probably comes up just with a book. So take the opacity down so you can see what we're dealing with. Still got the eraser tool, the opacity, take that down to about 45. Now remember that little area there, that's what I'm going to get rid of. So very carefully, not too full on with the eraser tool here. So it looks a little bit more realistic. That's looking pretty good. Okay, we're pretty much just about there, guys. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to add some shade into the actual image. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hit layer, flatten layer, new layer, select black, paintbrush tool, got a good decent size. Oh, it's too big. Yeah, that'll look good. Go up to the opacity, bring that right down. Use the eraser tool. Nice decent size, put the opacity back up. And there we go. And might put the size right up and just touch to see what we're dealing with here. Don't want to overdo it. That's looking good. I might put some shade in there. And just erase, oops, just erase the edges. Raise it back down a bit. Yeah. Rotate the image around so we can do it with the hand. Rotate it again. Now I'm just going to select this area, the part I've just done now. Corrugation blur. Too much. Yeah, like that. Not as sharp as this. This is really sharp because it's on an actual bend. Now, to make it even more realistic, I'm going to put his shadow in here. So, if you want, just go like this. Just go right around him. Copy. Oops. Go to him and copy. There. Copy. Go to the top layer. paste. I'm going to get rid of all that blue background. Magic eraser. Don't need it. That'll do us. Now we go up to Command Shift U, turning to black and white. Image adjustments levels, we just turn him all completely black. That was a pretty good looking little technique there, wasn't it? Kind of almost like transparent. I'll have to do that in another tutorial. Alright, so we're just going to erase bits and pieces here. I will just use the marker tool, make it nice and sharp. Alright, bring that down about there. Transform. We're going to distort this, but before we distort it, hold down the Shift key, bring it down like that. Do it. Filter, Gaussian blur. Too far. A little bit more, that'll do. And opacity, bring that right down. And voila. Looks like he's really there in the image. Okay guys, I think we're just about done. We're done. So that's how we do the dolphin reaching from a book. Cheers.